Amy. Amy Dowchikowski. Leader, genius, poet, pom-pom, and woman, was and is my best friend. In 2002, I made a video birthday card for Amy's 21st birthday. The idea was to have her friends and family tell a quick anecdote and wish her a happy birthday.
So happy birthday.
I was going to show it at her birthday party while she ate a slice of my special red velvet birthday cake. But Amy never got her birthday card. After doing numerous interviews, I had saved her boyfriend's taping for the last, hoping to get the most sweet and intimate stories. Nothing could have prepared me for what I was greeted with at his door. The following footage is from that night.
I met Amy through a friend of a friend. First time we sort of saw each other was at a party. I believe it was a Flag Day party. I can't recall. I believe it was her Flag Day party, but I'm not really sure. We didn't actually hook up at that point. She was going out with somebody else. I'm not entirely sure. We saw each other there, and it was just like, instant attraction. We hooked up 2 months after that, 2 months after that, and we've been going out ever since. And she, at the time we were going out, she was not she didn't know my situation, meaning she didn't understand what you see now. I mean, one of the reasons why I'm sort of doing this, dressed like this, dressed as, an entertainer, is because I'm sort of coming out. I guess what I'm trying to say is I'm coming out, and, I'm sorry it had to be at this point. I understand, it's your birthday and whatnot, but I really need you to understand what's going on with me. I mean, I think there's a lot of things that you don't know about me that we really need to sort of work out, and this is sort of the first step, I think. And I understand your sort of fear of clowns. There was this one time that I took her, Barnum and Bailey was in town, and I took her to see the first day showing, and she was just terrified. I'm not really sure what it was, but it was, I think she said it was the clowns. She was just terrified of them. I originally thought it was the elephants, and I thought everything was going fine, but then it was like, the clowns showed up, and she just started, shaking and stuff, and I don't, that kind of, that frightened me really, because this is who I am, I mean, the only people who actually know this are my parents, and they're cool with it. My parents are cool with it. My mom actually made this costume for me. I designed it, of course, but she sewed it. I don't know what to say. It's always been my goal to be sort of a complete entertainer, and I think ever since I was 7, when my mom first dressed me up as a clown for Halloween, I really sort of took to it, and I just realized, I was like, whoa, this is what I want to do for the rest of my life. It's no coincidence my last name is Jingles. It really isn't. I think that was fate. I really do. Definitely fate. And so, currently, I know I'm currently in, UMBC, but things are going to change, Things are going to change. I did apply for the California School of Clowning 4 times.
Dear Mr. Scott Jingles, the admissions committee has carefully reviewed your application to the California School of Clowning. After much consideration, I regret to inform you that we were unable to offer you a place for the upcoming academic year. We appreciate the interest you have shown in the California School of Clowning. Best wishes as you pursue your educational goals. Sincerely, Ms. Hannah Banana, Dean of Admissions and Financial Aid.
And they just, every single time it's a rejection.
Dear Mr. Scott Jingles, the admissions committee has carefully reviewed your application to the California School of Clowning. After much consideration, I regret to inform you that we were unable to offer you a place for the upcoming spring semester. We appreciate your commitment and enthusiasm for the California School of Clowning. However, we believe that your talents lie elsewhere. Good luck in all future endeavors. Sincerely, Miss Hannah Banana, Dean of Admissions and Financial Aid.
Because apparently I don't have any, well, they said, I actually got a call to fly there and to audition, and apparently they said that something about me not having any motor skills.
Dear Mr. Scott Jingles, the admissions committee has come to a ruling based upon the special tryout we allowed you. After thorough discussion, I regret to inform you that we cannot accept you into the California School of Clowning. Although a passionate and boisterous fellow, you lack the proper coordination and motor skills needed to perform as a clown. The admissions committee fears that you would be a danger to yourself and the others around you. For the safety of faculty, staff, and the student body, we cannot allow you to attend the California School of Clowning. We are sorry, but clowning is not for you. Sincerely, Miss Hannah Banana, Dean of Admissions and Financial Aid.
I think it's a load of crap.
Dear Mr. Scott Jingles, please stop writing the California School of Clowning Admissions Committee. Your daily letters go directly into the garbage. If you are seen on our campus again, we will notify local law enforcement. This is your last warning. Sincerely, Miss Hannah Banana, Dean of Admissions and Financial Aid.
But, that's just the way things are. But anyway, back to Amy. Yeah, I understand it's your birthday, happy birthday.
He later made me stay and film part of his routine and wouldn't let me leave until I understood the satirical metaphor he was expressing.
But yeah, I'm sorry it had to be like this, but this is who I am. And I think, in order for things to work out between us, I think you really have to sort of accept me for who I am.
Later that night, he telephoned me, asking to destroy the footage and to tell Amy that he was sorry. And we never heard from Scott Jingles again. Men themselves have wondered what they see in me. They try so much, but they can't touch my inner mystery. When I try to show them, they say they still can't see. I say, it's the arch of my back, the sun of my smile, the ride of my breasts, the grace of my style. I'm a woman.